So we've looked at all of the benefits of edupreneurship and how it can help your business, but why isn't everybody doing it? I mean, it seems crazy that with all these benefits, there are still hundreds of thousands of business owners that don't even know this exists yet, let alone are tapping into all of these amazing advantages. Now, one of the biggest things I found is that because you are an expert in your particular niche, in your particular industry, that clearly means that you may not necessarily be an expert in the education industry. Learning a whole other industry is a big thing, and clearly that puts a lot of people off. Having to learn how to put training together, how to get everything out of your head, how to design something and structure it out in the correct manner, how to make your training engaging and interactive and meet the principles of adult learning, and then what on earth do you do once you've actually built the thing? How do you actually get it out there? Clearly, if this is not your area of expertise, then no wonder so many people put it off and procrastinate about this, because it all just seems like hard work. Well, never fear, because this course is here, and clearly not only can you take yourself through learning how to do this through courses like this one, but indeed you can come to businesses like mine to actually help you build it for you. Another thing that we've found is that the most intelligent people in the world are actually the people who feel like the biggest frauds. The people who are consciously aware of the stuff they don't know yet are the people who are more likely to say, I better not do this, I'm not the best person for doing this because I don't know everything yet. Well, look, you are never going to know everything about your topic, and that's a good thing, because if you try and teach everyone everything about your topic in the first go, what on earth else are you going to build for them in the future? Please do not feel like that you should not promote or build a course because you don't know everything about it. Simply teach what you do know, what you do have knowledge and information and expertise and skills in, and once you learn more, then go and teach that. Teach people as you go. So don't feel like a fraud. Look, there are 7.2 billion people on planet Earth, so I can guarantee you quite confidently that there are people out there that want to know how to do what you know how to do. I can also tell you that you have been learning what you know your entire life. Every skill, competency and piece of knowledge you have has been being built and you've been preparing for and in training for forever. So there, to other people, you are an expert in that, and certainly don't do your industry and your marketplace a disservice by not sharing that with them, because what you have to say could literally change somebody's life. Another thing I find is that people go, well, my topic is just one of those topics where everyone's talking about it already. There's already so many other courses and information products out there that I'm just going to drown in the noise. Well, I'd say again, that's a good thing, because that means that there is clearly a demand for your particular topic. That clearly means that you do have a product to market fit. It means that people want and need and highly demand the content and the knowledge that you have. So see that as a good thing, first of all. Now, secondly, the other fantastic thing about that is that means that you have a ton of base research to easily access for you to find out how you can create something different and better. When people actually have a topic that's not out there yet, it's a lot harder to build interest for it, and it's a lot harder to work out what the market actually wants. When there are other people delivering the course that you want to deliver, go and check them out, go and learn from them, go and look at them, go and read into them, even take them yourself, so that not only can you be inspired by them, importantly, you can see how yours can be different. You can see how yours can be more unique and definitely better. So don't let that put you off either. Another issue people have with moving from an entrepreneur to an edupreneur and creating their own courses is their sheer lack of time. Now, my argument to people who say, well, I don't have time to create an online course, or I don't have time to create a workshop or whatever, is I say, are you honestly saying that you don't have time to make money? Like our whole purpose of our business is to help and do what we do, but to do that in a way that's profitable. So if we are not utilizing what is most definitely the number one way of growing your business through leads and sales, then I just think you're bonkers to not be doing this. Saying you don't have time to create a course in an information type service-based business is the same as saying that you don't have time to earn money. Just crazy. Now, yes, creating an online course or a face-to-face training program does take a lot of time. It takes a huge amount of effort. It takes massive dedication and commitment. It takes research. It takes a whole range of skills to put it together. But believe me, when you've put that together, the impact you can make by doing one-to-many type lead generation exposure, especially if you get it online, you will be making a passive income. You will be able to do what you do, get your knowledge out there and share what you know while you're sleeping. So when people say to me, I don't have time to create this course, I just say, but you're okay to be able to work for the rest of your life, repeating yourself over and over again. This is the best way to really earn money while you sleep. And we've all got time for that, right? Another big one I see is that some thought leaders have a lack of self-confidence when it comes to putting these courses together. Now, out of pure desire to give value to their audience, out of pure passion for their subject and the need to create massive impact, they get consumed and overwhelmed with having to get more information, having to find more research, having to find more stuff. I'm not going to get started until I've learnt about this topic. I'm not going to get started until I've read that whole book and re-summarized it in my own way. Look, this is just, again, another procrastination technique. People just want to know what you know how to do. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed with the amount of knowledge that you could be passing on. People actually prefer short, sharp, and sweet. If I was going to blab on this video for over half an hour, you'd certainly all be not enjoying this course, switching off and saying that was absolutely rubbish. By the way, if you're enjoying it, please feel free to give me a review. But we want quick, we want fast, we want sharp, we want sweet, we want immediately implementable actions and activities. So just stick to what you know. It's also really important to know here that, we don't want to overcram our audience with this same feeling we have of having to overcram ourselves with knowledge. One of the things I often see thought leaders doing when I'm helping them create a course is that they run to the bookshelf, they grab their post-it notes, they grab their highlighters, and before we know it, there's colours, there's post-its everywhere, there's books all over the place, it's just complete chaos and madness. And a bit like a fire, this is how a fire really works. We can put logs on it to actually create the flames and make it burn, but if we put too many logs over the top of it, we actually suffocate the thing. So we need to be sure to not suffocate ourselves or our audience by trying to cram too much in. Let's think about creating shorter, smaller courses so that we can make a bigger impact faster, we can reduce the stress on ourselves, decrease any lack of self-confidence that might be going on, so that we can just get this course out there, make a difference, and start earning some money. And as we mentioned at the beginning, another one simply is just the lack of technical skills when it comes to curriculum design and development. Don't feel bad about this. This is an industry in its own right. It's something that I had to go through university for years to learn how to do from a technical point of view. Now, don't worry, we're not going to go into that kind of detail in this course. We're simply going to go through the basic, most fundamental steps here that will still help you create a great course without having to go through the 5 to 7 years of university that I did to get there in the first place. So don't let this put you off. Follow the steps in this program. You can create profitable online courses. You can learn this skill just like you've learned all of the other skills you know how to do. So let's crack on.